Hi guys, welcome to shop-rjpasini-for-great-deals on eBay. Today is January 4th, 2018, and I'm coming to you this morning with the storm that hit New York. I'm on the East Coast over here, and I just did a little video clip earlier this morning to show you what the weather was like over here. And I had a couple of packages to go out today to a couple of eBay buyers, and unfortunately guys, I will not be able to get it out because of the inclement weather. And I wanted to also share, like I said this little video clip from this morning. I also wanted to go over, I had a little news clipping that I'm going to put in there too, talking about this word I wasn't familiar with, folks. Bombo Genesis, I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It talks a little about, I guess it explains what that word is all about and what it pertains to. It definitely deals with something with the weather, but I wasn't aware of it, so I just want to share the clip with you really quick, and then we'll get to the reseller news. It's going to be very brief. I got a couple of things I just want to talk about, and then I'm going to wrap it up, because as I said in my other video, I don't want these videos to protract too long. So let's get started, and I'm going to take it to the video clip this morning. Thanks. Pasini.com coming to you today on January 4th, 2018, our first snowstorm of the year. And as you can see, you're looking at the visibility up there. You got nice snow drifts, and it's supposed to go to this evening sometime. I'm over here on the East Coast in New York, and I don't know what the outcome is going to be here later on, but I don't know. I don't think there's going to be mail delivery, so most likely I don't think anyone's going to be getting any packages from me. I do have 2 items going out, but I am not going to schlep to the post office. That's not the way I'm going to do it. I'm sorry. I really apologize, folks, to all the buyers out there, but this is not weather to travel in. So this is a reseller's nightmare as far as I'm concerned, because especially if you're a person that's dedicated to selling and you want to do the right thing by your buyers. Unfortunately, I can't do that right now. Not today, anyway. I listened to the weather, the weather reports here, and I had this new saying they called now. It's called Bomb Genesis. I never heard of it, and I'm going to play a news clip for you later on, after I do this, shoot this video, and they'll explain a little more about it. But yeah, I'll get you in the next video. Okay, bye.
Bombogenesis definitely sounds like a scary term. A bomb cyclone is a low-pressure system that has undergone bombogenesis. In fact, storms that undergo this weather phenomenon can be rather destructive, causing a lot of damage. But in the meteorological sense, bombogenesis simply means a storm that drops 24 millibars within 24 hours. So you basically have a storm that is rapidly intensifying. In this part of the world, we see these storms rapidly intensifying because you have the cold air from the north combining with warmer air coming in from the Gulf Stream. We see these in mid-latitudes, and in the wintertime, many times we refer to these storms as nor'easters that can bring a lot of wind, rain, and snow to the northeast.
Thanks for checking out that video, folks. Now let's get back to the reseller news. I got a couple of things here I'm going to pull up. And I just wanted to share this information with you guys. I thought you might get a kick out of it. I know it got me going. It says over here you could buy spirits of the dead children on eBay and meet people who sell haunted dolls on the platform. I am a curious person by nature, and whenever I hear things like this or see things like this, I have to check it out for myself. So, I was reading part of the article over here. I didn't read the whole thing, and you look at over here, it says Seattle has a haunted soda machine outside the haunted dolls, and then it talks about other things. And you gotta really look at this here and check it out for yourself. The information, folks, this is coming from Vice.com. So with that in mind, I heard of them before, people selling haunted dolls, but I never really took note of it. So I did click on, I did go to eBay and I did type in haunted dolls. And this is what came up, folks. Haunted looking doll, viral sensation, Chucky's sister, Craigslist doll. They're asking $4,000 or best offer. Here's a haunted, creepy porcelain goth, scary Halloween dead doll baby. That's going for $50. They got 11 people watching it. Then you got another one over here, Monster High Doll, Haunted Student Spirits, Vandella, Doubloons, Pirate with Hat, whatever, $15.99. I didn't know, to be honest with you, and I'm not, saying I'm not familiar with these things. I mean, I've heard of things like this in the past, but I never really, took note of it, like I said. But I guess there's people that collect these type of things. Me personally, I wouldn't want it in my house, I wouldn't want someone, an ugly doll, something like this, sitting in my daughter's rooms or whatever when they're little, and or just having it as a conversational piece. I wouldn't want it, but that's me, but this is a nice one here. It's a little nice looking anyway. It's a Barbie. I didn't know Barbie made it. Haunted Beauty Ghost Doll, 2012, gold label, LE series, new. I guess whatever with that, and then with the shipper, but it's brand new, and it's gone for $269. That's kind of a nice looking doll. At least it doesn't have a scary looking face on it, And here's one over here, Dracula's Bride. Again, I don't know. Was Mattel make Barbie? Does Barbie, Mattel company? I believe it's Mattel. Do they make these type of dolls like this here? I don't know. Barbie doll, cloak, oak, gothic wedding, haunted vampire. I don't know. This is new to me. Every time I always took Barbie dolls to be very, jovial, happy type of dolls, whatever. You got Barbie and Ken, and when I bought my daughter's dolls when they were little, I wouldn't even dream of buying something like this. But that's me. Here you have a Barbie doll, Haunted Beauty, Zombie Bride. I guess, I don't know, got 10 people watching for $148. So apparently there is kind of a market for this, guys. If you're interested in selling haunted dolls. Not me, not my bag, but I had to check it out because, like I said, I am curious by nature. And when I read the article, like I said, you could read this article in vice.com here, and you could check it out for yourselves, and that's all I want to talk about that. And then eBay over here, I got this off of e-commerce bites, Ina Steiner's website here. And it says eBay passes along discounts at USPS postage as USPS postage rates rise. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. For those who ain't, the post office is going to raise the rates again, effective January 21st. It says over here, eBay USPS rates are increasing effectively January 21st. eBay told sellers today, once USPS increases their shipping rates, the eBay shipping calculator and eBay labels will be updated with the new rates. You will need to make sure your shipping prices on your active listings reflect them too. So I don't know. Now I think the postage stamp is going to go 49 cents to 50, I believe. Don't hold me to that, folks. But that's what I thought I understand. I don't know, what the first class postage is going to be like, as far as all the other ones, all the other services, priority mail services. I don't know how much that's going to go up, but that'll all be updated, I'm sure. You guys are, we'll get notified for that, with that there as time goes on. So we got a little time yet. Well, we got till the end of this month just about. Anyway, and also one other thing here, again, I guess I'm keeping this brief. Normally I'd have a whole bunch of things up here, talk about different things, but I want to keep it brief. Here we have, again, from the same site, e-commerce bites. eBay buyer returns LP because it does not fit. Buyer cites interesting reasons for returning products they purchased. This reader says an eBay buyer claimed his LP did not fit. What's the most unusual reason you have been given from the buyer wishing to return a purchase? Dear Ina, just had an authorized forced eBay return for an LP phonograph record, for which the reason was given and accepted by eBay is reason for return doesn't fit. So this means you could return anything for any reason, valid or not, on eBay now. Unless, of course, it's LP records and our wearable clothing these days. Nigel, that's the person I guess who wrote it. Well, like this person said, this is buyer remorse return. So, I found that sometimes myself that I had a couple returns, and I think it's just, the buyers made up excuses, to me they're excuses, and I'm not saying this in a derogative way. I'm not saying anything bad to the buyer. sometimes I think when people buy an impulse, they'll buy the item, they'll actually go through the transaction, and then later on they get the item and they come up with some kind of reason, reason why it doesn't work. For example, I had somebody saying, a buyer bought a printer for me and said they want to send it back, it's defective, it doesn't work. When I got the printer back, it was not defective and it did work. So, that's their way in some cases to get around, we're getting a free shipping as far as that part goes too, because I think when they had that, I think eBay has it where if the buyer notes in there that it's defective, it doesn't work, whatever, it's not as described, I believe they get their full refund, including the return shipping. Because I have on my listings, if a buyer makes a purchase or something, they don't like it, they send it back, they're responsible for return shipping. So that's the case that's here. That's what I think is going on here. I think buyers should just be upfront and say it like it is. I seen it cheaper elsewhere. I mean, listen, I bought stuff from Walmart back in the day, and when I bought the stuff, I bought an item, and I, told the cashier the reason I'm returning this item because I seen it cheap elsewhere. And I've been upfront and honest. I'm not going to lie and make up any excuses and, give them a long war story. I just, some people just say, I want to return this, I just want a refund. They don't give a reason. At least I give a reason to the, as to why. Most of the time, 99.9% of the time, the cashier will ask, is there anything wrong with it? Why are you returning it? Whatever. And, what am I going to say? I just want to return it. I mean, I have to give a little more for that than just giving, just come right in front to the, with an answer like that. I like to at least tell the person the reason I'm returning it. And I have done that. I've purchased stuff from Walmart, and I seen it cheaper online, or I seen it cheaper at another store. I was buying something like electronic thing. I don't know what it was. And all I know, it might have been a print at the time. This was going back years back, and I think I ended up buying it. I think I purchased a printer from Walmart, and I seen it cheap. I don't know if Best Buy had it cheaper. I don't know if it was like $10, $15 cheaper, whatever. But money's money, whether it be $10 or $15, it's money in your pocket. And I returned it, and they asked, but with the electronics, I think you got 15 days to return it to Walmart. So just keep that in mind. I believe it's 15 days on electronic items. So they said, why are you returning it? Is there anything wrong with it? I said, no, the thing was perfectly fine. I said, I'm returning it because I seen it cheaper than elsewhere. Oh, okay, all right. They just want to know, and that's what happens. But I don't make excuses up. I just tell it like it is. But anyway, guys, I want to keep this brief as possible. I just wanted to share that video this morning, the little video clip about the storm out there, and also to give the buyers a heads up that, I'm sorry, guys, your items won't be going out today. When this storm ends here, I don't know if it's supposed to start. I think it's supposed to end sometime this evening or later on in the evening. Once that lightens up or whatever, it stops. We'll plow out the driveway, and if the roads are, manageable where I could drive, I have a small car and I have an SUV. So if they look too hazardous or dangerous, I will not be delivering the packages. I'm sorry. So please keep that in mind. If you are a follower on this YouTube channel, just keep that in mind, please. I'd appreciate it. But anyway, in closing, I just want to say again, thanks for stopping by, and also, if you like what I do with these videos, please subscribe to the channel. And if you do get anything out of it, folks, and you want to be updated when new information, I come up with new information about whether it be reseller news. I do have a couple items that was given to me, girls' clothing. I think it's like jackets. And I'm going to do a brief little video on that probably after this one here, just to talk a little about it and show you guys what I have. And then the rest is up to you if you want to check it out. And, it'll be on eBay. It'll definitely be on eBay. Just got to take some photos and stuff and put them up there. But I will probably do a very brief video on that one coming up. Anyway, guys, thanks again for stopping by. I'll talk to you next video. Bye-bye now.